This week on the Hoover Boys.
83 on my machine, 25 on yours?
Yeah, 24, 25.
Just be a coin. No copper jacketed big bullet. Oh, is it a big silver? Oh, it's a big silver. It's big silver. Oh. It's on the edge. I told you, I was like, it sounds better from this side.
Oh man.
It's gonna be like, it's gonna be something stupid, man. Well, welcome to this week's episode of the Hoover Boys. Some fancy boots we got there. Those are cowboy boots. Wait a minute. Featuring John today. Good morning, Johnny boy.
What's up, brother?
You know, just living the dream, as they say. Sometimes it's a nightmare, but what are you gonna do? John invited me up today. We're gonna try to save some history and have a little fun. Before I got here, he actually found a nice desirable. We're gonna take a look at that right now. So you got another little flat button there, but his second hole today. Oh, can I get it out of there? Got a nice military button. It's an Eagle staff officer. It's a New York Excelsior staff officer. You can sort of see some Excelsior down there at the bottom. Nice old button. Unfortunately, a tractor nicknamed Brad came through here recently and tore it all up, but great military artifact. This is a field he got permission to a few days ago, and he hit it a few days ago. Came down a little iron patch, pulled out some blowhole buttons, a couple coppers, and about an hour. So he knows there's more here to be found. Let's go find it. So I dug a couple holes. My last one was a deep diet Coca-Cola cap. It was like, it's got that KG3 sound. So I didn't live dig this. One thing of much of it. I was like, it could be a dandy button. It was low 70s. Kind of mid to low 70s now. Pop the plug. And there's a copper sitting right at the bottom. Yes, sir. What's going on there? It feels thin. It looks thin. Let me get two hands on it. See if we can get some sort of ID. But that's not bad, buddy. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, man.
No doubt it is an early copper coin of some sort, but I think it's too thin and too farm field schmucked up to figure out the actual ID. But that's a very nice way to start the day. And that's the third copper to come out of this place since, ew, what's on my hand? Since John got the permission, so good sign. Hopes the more to come. I didn't get much sleep last night. I might make some weird noises and sounds and words today. Just throwing that out there. Very next signal. Stood up, beeped over a 66, and look at that fancy thing. Definitely early Colonial look to it. Hand scrolled little flowers and leaves in there. I'm thinking button, and I flipped it over. I'm like, that looks more like a drawer pull. But drawer pull or button, whatever you want to call it, fancy piece of history. Put that in the sack. Those are some of my favorite words. I think I got a copper.
See a little green rim popping out.
Oh yeah, buddy. That's thick.
Oh no, it's a button.
Big thick button.
Oh man.
Is it Tomback? No.
It was ringing 20, and then when I popped the hole, it got louder.
That would fool anybody.
Man.
Not saying that you're not anybody.
Dude, look at that thing.
That thing is thick.
It's not Tomback then.
No, it's not Tomback. Trying to see if there's any sort of design on it. I don't think so. Good night, that's a thick button.
Yeah, it is.
Well, congrats on your big old butt.
Thanks, buddy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Fooled me.
Johnny boy jumped across the street. There's another home site out over that way. But these are my last three signals. My last two Tomback buttons. And this hole here, big old chunk of shoe buckle frame. And that's some thick, heavy brass there. Whatever was here definitely was very early. You know, at least mid-1700s. But I'm probably gonna follow him across the street. We know there's something here. On the map shows another home site over there. We want to find that. He hasn't been over there yet, so. The grass is always greener, right? We'll find out. Well, I'm trying to make it across the street, but my last button after the shoe buckle frame got another Tomback, stood back up, got a 70 signal. I was like, that sounds like a dandy. It is. I wiped it and it's fancy, but I mean, look, nice old pottery. There's brick everywhere. There's iron in here. Definitely an early spot. I gave it a wipe and I'm like, oh, that's a fancy one. I gotta film it. What is going on there? Oh, that's not a GW in the middle there, is there? No. Had me going for a second. It is fancy though. Definitely a button. Looked like a copper when I first flipped it out. I mean, my first copper today was a lower beeper, so beautiful button.
Fucking bottle cap.
A bottle cap? No! We just went time back button, blowhole button. Well, I followed John across the street into the corn. We couldn't locate whatever dot was on the map over there. So we're back where the grass actually is greener on this side of the road. We're finding some more old stuff. We don't know if we're gonna stay here all day or not, but we're gonna putz around in here a little bit more. What were my last words?
It's a bottle cap. And I know if I don't live dig it, it's gonna be a copper. And it's a copper.
It looks like another thin one. You know, flappy mid-70s. I mean, and he just dug a bottle cap. Ugh. Hopefully we can ID it. It's not looking promising though.
Thin.
Thin, like paper. Well, unfortunately, like the first one, I don't think I'm gonna get a positive ID on it. It's thin. Cleaning it, like I could almost see the top of a bus. It looked like a KG3 at first. Now it looks kind of like a KG2. It sounded like a KG3. It's probably a KG3. It's definitely an old copper coin, Colonial, from Colonial times. That's what we're gonna call it. I'm hoping for John to pull out the silver one in here. I told you I can't talk today. I'm too tired. My eyes leaking juice. I'm a mess. We haven't live dug anything good today. Why start now, right? 27.
I think that's what that that aluminum clip was. A dead 27.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it an aluminum clip.
Don't be an aluminum clip. Be nice to John. There it is.
Aluminum.
Oh no, it sounded too. Ugh.
Told you it was a little big, I thought.
I'm gonna live. The next live dig's gonna be a good one. I promise. I'd hate to break my promise to you, but we're gonna live dig this. It's low 70s on my machine. Is it like 1920 on the Knox? Half real. Come on. This place is old enough.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it'll just have to be a deep dandy button. Deep dandy button.
Deep dandy button, you called it.
Well, it's something good on live dig, so I didn't lie to you. I'm not a liar. Is it dandy? Yeah, it's a dandy button. Any design? I don't think we're gonna have much of a design, but a nice desirable out of the iron patch. You find the silver.
No.
I don't want to find the silver. You find the silver. Well, we did it. We moved spots. We came to a spot that John found last year. He said he came in here for a half an hour and dug a few buttons, a piece of shoe buckle frame, and a Seated Liberty half dime. But the corn was so high and nasty that he didn't stay here more than a half an hour. It's beans this year, and this place is loaded with brick. Doesn't really show up too great on camera, but there's a little mound here, and it's just littered with brick and iron. We're gonna spend a little time in here, pick through this iron, and hopefully find a few more goodies. Hopefully. There hasn't been too many non-ferrous sounds in here. It's up there, it's just nothing but iron, but right here it's not iron. 83 on my machine, 25 on yours?
Yeah, 24, 25.
Just be a coin. No copper jacketed big bullet. Oh, is it a big silver?
Oh,
it's a big silver.
Silver.
It's big silver. Oh. It's on edge. I told you, I was like, it sounds better from this side.
Oh man.
It's gonna be like, it's gonna be something stupid, man. Can you get any sort of read on it? Is it a quarter? All right, we're going for it.
Hold on, let me get in there.
I don't want to.
Okay, do it gentle. That's a quarter, dude.
There's no way it's a Washington, right? There's no way it's a Washington. Oh boy, oh boy.
What are you?
It's a seated.
Is it?
There's the head right there.
Oh
seated
my
quarter.
God.
That's my second seated quarter of the year. My fourth ever. It's gonna be worn. Well, I mean, you said you got a seated half diamond here. Holy, oh, there's a mint. It could be a special one. Is it New Orleans? Oh baby, oh baby. See if we get a date. It's gonna be on there, but 1856. Oh, I know you're all dirty. Look dirty, no. Oh man, a seated quarter. It didn't beep like a seated quarter either. I mean, like a silver quarter. Old silver sometimes, it's worn. Wow.
I knew I just had to unleash you into this mess and you'd find something.
At least it wasn't bread.
That's true.
Whew. I haven't found an old silver in a while, man. Got me a Merc a couple weeks ago. It was fun. All right, close up time. I'm sorry. She's got some heavy wear, but it is an absolutely beautiful coin. I actually like worn out silver coins. They look cool to me. This thing was used. New Orleans mint. We looked it up. It's nothing rare about it. I mean, it's a beautiful old United States silver coin, but it's not like a special key date or anything like that. 1856, seated Liberty quarter. They definitely do not come up often. Been doing this a long time, and I've had the honor of digging. This is now my fourth one. Second one this year, though. I'm doing well in seated. I got a seated half like early this year. She gets another kiss. All right, I'm gonna give myself a few minute timeout. It's your turn, buddy.
Go find the seated half.
Get the seated half. He told me if I dig a seated half, never invited to this state ever again. I'm banned from this state. Well, John's working hard. My machine's still over there by the front of the mound. I like to find the iron patch and work the lighter iron around it, and that's where that coin came from. John just found a shank to a button. That's it. It beat the 17 on the Equinox. It's just a shank to a button. We've circled the hole, no button. I don't know what to tell you, but shank to a button. Let me give you this back before I lose it. Put it in your good box. There you go, buddy. All right, I'm gonna be in timeout for a little longer, then I'm gonna do a couple more circles. All right, I guess I'm out of timeout now. So the seated quarter came up right there. I just stuck some bean stalks in here. Whenever there's an amazing find like that, I always mark where that spot was and then, you know, work around it. Came over here, I was like, oh, there is another signal over here. Popped out my plug and I might be going back in timeout if this is a seated dime. I haven't looked at it yet. Alright, stop falsing. Let's stop falsing. Well, it's not Z-linked, it falses. Oh, what's that? Something round. It's a button. The eagle button? It is an eagle button. There's an eagle button next to my seated quarter. Is it a one piece? It is a one piece. I need more hands. Let me get a brush on that. Well, I couldn't brush it up too much because I feel like I was losing detail. But it is a one-piece eagle button. And I was like trying to loop it, see if they had a letter in the shield or not. I can't tell. If it did, I want to say it was an I for infantry. But John was like, does it have a shank? I flipped it over, I was like, yeah, it has a shank. He's like, I was making sure it wasn't my button. I was almost fell on my face laughing so hard. But that's a nice early piece of military history. Right next to the seated quarter. I wonder if that's, no, there's no way that's linked together. This is way older than the seated quarter, and the seated quarter's worn out, so. You never know. I think we found the hot side of the home site. What you got?
A flat button.
Does it got a shank?
Nope.
No! You found your button! Yes! So that's where the house used to be. And I'm like, what's that big pile of stuff back there? The farmer pushed the house over here to the side of the field. That's all a big old pile of wood over there. That's pretty cool. The weird part is there's not many signals in here. So it's like, I don't know if somebody just smashed this place and missed a seated quarter and a butt or two, or was just wasn't a whole lot going on back here. We're gonna continue to hit it though, that's for sure. I don't want to dig this signal, you dig it. It's too good of a signal. It's a deep, pure. It's high 80s on mine, it was 28 on yours.
Yeah.
I'm scared to dig this signal.
Don't be scared.
I'm wearing my lucky t-shirt. That's why I dug a seated quarter. I'm supposed to be done now. There's no way I got it out this deep. Oh boy,
baby.
it goes up to 91 now.
Oh, baby.
No.
I'm gonna post a picture of your face at the Delaware Bridge. No entry. Oh! What is that?
It's copper.
It's a big copper?
So it's gonna be Liberty cap or braided hair, right? Not necessarily. Let's actually see what it beeps out of the hole. 85. Clad quartery. It's gotta have details on it. It's gonna be I haven't found a matron in so long. It's a matron. It's just a really thick, detailed filled one. I don't find those. Wasn't even that deep.
Sounded good.
Yeah, it sounded good. Stop filming. Go find a coin, man. I hate myself right now.
On the top of this little
I hate myself. She's got a little farm field disease, but that's a good looking coin in my book. You got a live digger? Yep. All right, buddy, I'm coming. 1 centola. Beautiful matron. John says he's got one. You can do it!
It's 27, 28.
Just like this?
Yep.
All right. Let's see it, buddy. Do me proud. If this is one of those big 50 caliber shotgun bullets.
Don't jinx me, bro.
You wanted to live dig it. You jinxed yourself, bro. Be shiny. 4 reals. Oh, I like that pinpoint. It sounds coin pure, coin tight. That's a big hunk of iron. Oh. Oh. Yay!
A copper! I did it!
You did it! Oh, you want to ting them?
I'm gonna clink them together, man. Right. Ding! Add sound effect here.
Oh, I did. Delete that. You got the same thing? It's a large cent. I see the 1 cent. I saw a face piece on the other side.
Yeah, I see a wreath.
Hopefully it's older than mine.
Yay!
Kind of hard to see. I'm trying to get that little last bit of sunlight on her dome piece, but appears to be Lady Liberty facing left. I think it's gonna be a classic head large cent though. They have the same reverse as the matron like I found, but the hairline's a little different. Yay!
Yeah.
You have to wait till the sun's like right there.
Yep.
We got time. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Well, of course we're finding some stuff in there. It's a piece of shoe buckle frame. Finding buttons and stuff. You got a copper.
Yep.
There's an 18 signal.
Yep. Nothing on it.
Nothing. Clipped. Well, that's good. It's very good. That's 3 coppers in this one little area here. This little corner of this field. It's official, huh?
It's an episode.
Yeah, buddy. I don't know if we found a spot where like the hands were gambling while they're eating their lunch or what, but Indian head scent. He says it's a 59. There's no shield above the ribbon. So that'd be a first year fatty Indian. Very good. You filling up the box quick back here, bro.
Man.
Look at you.
There's some stuff in there.
Yeah, I haven't dug a button forever. Itsy bitsy little button. I got me a button. Now I got himself another copy. You are tearing it up, son.
Double check me. Is that a postmark on the back?
It looks a little big for a copper. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a dandy button, bro. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
It is a hot little spot we're on here.
No. Look at all these holes right in this little area.
Dang, son. Look at these holes. Bomb went off up in here and over there.
Yeah, look at this one.
You got your little fancy? That is a fancy little time bag. That's good stuff there. Display buttons. What'd that be?
That's my daughter gave it to me. It's my lucky rock.
It's working.
Yeah.
So John just got the phone call from his wife. It's like, you got to deposit your check. You have 20 minutes to get to the bank. So we're running out of the field. He tripped over a high tone. No foo whip. It's a silver coin. The barber dime.
Barber dime.
All right, we'll get it in a wrap up. We gotta go. We gotta go get your money right. Well, buddy, I'd say we had some fun and saved some history.
Yeah, we did.
What were we saying? I love when a plan comes together.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's look at this dime. Turns out to be a 1910 Denver. He's got the little D at the bottom. That reverse is beautiful. we got a Denver and a New Orleans coin today. Like what? Okay. This is my trash. Where's the trash?
It's not bad.
It didn't come easy today. We just found a little hot spot there at the end. There's all my bits and pieces of stuff and things and pottery and shoe buckle frame and a bunch of little tom backs, the back to a blowhole button, a couple larger buttons, including an eagle button, one piece. It does look like an eye. I think it is an infantry. A couple wasted coppers. That might be a KG3 on the right. The matron. And a friggin' seated quarter out of nowhere. Left field. I like me some worn out silver coins. I think they're cool looking. You got some buckle frames and a bunch of buttons. A bunch of bigger buttons. Got the Excelsior Eagle button. And you got on 2 coppers. Is that the classic head? The we don't know, the first year Indian, and a barber dime in your shank. Your button shank. Oh, let me put it back on your button. Well, until next time, help clean up the ground, dig it all, and take your trash with you. You know this line?
I do. It's what all holes matter.
Got him! He's got a banger up here next to the road. I mean, it sounds like a Clyde quarter. It could be a silver. I hope it's a silver quarter. Pop out a bust quarter.
I already have one. I need a drape bust.
Well, I didn't say capped. I meant draped.
Okay.
Still in there?
Yeah, it still sounds good.
It's tight. It's beeping 90 on the max. We just. Oh, is it a copper?
Don't be a Clyde quarter.
Don't you be a Clyde.
It's a Clyde quarter.
It's not supposed to beep that hard. Was it a state? They kind of. No, it's not even a state quarter. I don't even want to know the date. Here's your orange quarter.
Thanks, buddy.
25 cents richer. Taco Tuesday. Finally got the muck on camera.
Dun, dun, dun. There's the big plot twist. It's been me the whole time.